Hi Earth signs, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of November 29th to December 5th, 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so don't stress over what doesn't resonate. Just take what does, of course. And due to limited time and resources for this bitch, I do want to get these out in a timely manner, so we're doing it by element this week. We will make our way through each sign. Will go from Virgo to Capricorn to Taurus, but they're going to be more brief than they normally would, so I'm putting them in chunks. I'll leave timestamps down below as in regards to which sign you're looking to hear about, but don't forget about your other placements within your chart. I doubt you only have Earth placements within your chart. Anyways, I was just touching the peace card. I feel like you do desire more inner peace or peace in your life, or it just might feel like a peaceful week. We'll see. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Show your love and support in that manner. I was just cleansing the energy a bit after doing the fire signs. Overall, they're having a very good week. We'll see what you guys are up to. What else? Oh, if you're looking to book a personal reading with myself, the information's down below. You will see the options pricing in my email. Just reach out. I'll get that started for you. All right? We are beginning with Virgo. Hi, Virgo. How we doing? I'm going to begin by pulling the overall focus for you from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. For my lovely Virgos for this upcoming week, what's the main focus? Okay, wow. Okay, so we have psychic abilities, prosperity, and willpower. You may have a Sagittarius in your situation or be dealing with one. Or in your chart, because these three definitely came out in theirs. But yeah, let's pull the main part of the reading from the Tarot of Dreams deck. I feel like you're not feeling, I feel like you're feeling, you're not feeling as peaceful or as calm as you normally would. Not feeling as in touch with that Virgo peace within. There's a reason why I touched the peace card in the beginning. It may have to do with needing to instill more boundaries, or it might have to do with the truth you're discovering this week, or needing to give birth to something new. They didn't want me to show these two cards. Okay, interesting. Let's pull the main part of the reading. Feeling confident but emotional this week, to say the least. Very stern, very serious. That's how you're coming off, how people are viewing you. We're going to go with these four. A focus on what you truly desire moving forward, and people needing to acknowledge that. I don't know why it's coming out. Two of Cups, as I'm drawn back to the boundaries card. But the Two of Cups and the Eight of Swords, you might find that you're very trapped in a situation. And it's a focus on a connection. All the meanwhile, it could be that this connection that you're trapped in, whether it's a relationship or friendship, it could have to do with a family member, but I feel like it's more love hookup oriented. All right. All the meanwhile, needing to trust your intuition, your third eye opening. A lot of you Virgos realizing this week that you have psychic abilities, or the person you're connected to or considering has those abilities. You could find that you're utilizing other people's psychic abilities through tarot readings or something of the sort to gain clarity, to, going back, that truth card, to gain a level of truth in a situation that feels very confusing. You might find that you're noticing you're mirroring somebody this week. You know, when in a relationship or a connection, you tend to show your insecurities or your bad habits through somebody else, or vice versa. Does that make sense? Anyways, we're moving forward. We have prosperity with the Palace of Coins. It feels as if you're going to be very prosperous within your work environment, especially in the middle of the week and the end. You may find that you are investing in a new living situation or thinking about it. Whatever you're looking to invest in or you're working towards at this time, when it comes to money and career, prosperity is part of your situation. You're going to find yourself doing a dance at one point in the week out of celebration or excitement, and you almost won't mean to. Some of you will, but it's just going to be this kind of like little dancing moment because you just succeed in a lot of ways. It feels like connections or a connection is a little bit rocky or needs some improvement, some attention. But all the meanwhile, you may focus on work, your career, your money investments, because that's where your luck seems to lie at this point, or it seems to be thriving. You may be using your work as a distraction. Nature will be your best friend this week. All right, Emperor. Finding yourself again feeling very serious, and I got that from the Psychic Abilities card. You can see how stern this image is, but then the Emperor typically comes through as very serious, very confident, very mature in the planning process and the deciding process. You know, kind of putting your foot down at the end of the week, needing to sort of gain that willpower, bring it back to your situation, or just dig for the inner strength. And this came out in Sagittarius's reading. To plan for what you deserve, to plan for something new. Very interesting, and I mean, there's a reason it's next to the Palace of Coins. You might be looking to invest in something new financially, or you may just be looking to get a new job for some of you. It's like all the meanwhile, you're trying to make the best out of certain aspects of your life, certain areas, and others are just thriving, feeling very prosperous. It does feel like you're reminded that the world is your oyster at this time. So don't stress. Do what you can, implement more self-care, you know, meditate if need be to feel more peaceful, all right, especially at the beginning and the end of the week, all right? So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Don't forget to like and comment. I hope you have the most amazing week. Alrighty, we're moving on to Capricorn. Hi Capricorn, how we doing? We're going to pull the main focus for the week, the main energy from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. For Capricorn for this upcoming week, what do we have for them? No, I'm not taking it. Is it going to be a focus on you needing to recognize what's not right for you, or when something doesn't feel right intuitively within your gut? Opinions do feel very, very strong, very in your face this week. Ooh. Okay. These are all coming out in reverse. Alright, you have a lot going on, too much. You're too stressed. We have transformation, happiness, and inspiration all in reverse. Something isn't transforming in the way you want it to. Alright, it's going to be one area of your life. You'll know what that is for you as you make your way through the week. You're not feeling as happy as you want to. You are feeling very critical, all the meanwhile people around you are very judgmental, very opinionated. Things come out in these readings for a reason. You need to hear this. You're feeling a lack of inspiration when it comes to something you're moving towards or trying to make the best out of. For somebody, it's work. It could be a connection. I don't feel like it has to do with something you're moving towards giving birth to, a change on the horizon. It does feel like all the meanwhile, or parts of the week you're very confident, or there's a focus on your confidence, right? Needing to lighten your load. You are too damn on edge. Reel back in the criticism, as you don't mean any harm, but it could sort of, I'm hearing damage somebody. It could sort of rub somebody the wrong way or stick with them, okay? I need to have compassion this week as you do sort of desire that level of compassion in return. I need to empower oneself all the meanwhile. There are new beginnings on the horizon for you, Capricorn, okay? But you need to focus on your well-being. All the meanwhile, you're stressed over your financial health. And part of focusing on your well-being is lightening your load. Feeling like you have to take on the world, you know, have the whole world on your shoulders in order to be successful. It's not the case. I feel like I just saw the Two of Cups. You have somebody or multiple people in your life who will help you achieve what you need to moving forward if you feel as if, or you're being told to lighten your load. Alrighty, so this is the main part of the reading. Too stressed. Alright, there's somebody in your message who isn't helping either, but it's up to you to focus on your happiness, your well-being this week. It's a hefty reading for a reason. Alright, so with the Chariot and the Nine of Swords coming out, you're feeling very emotional. Oh, sorry, Four of Swords. That came up for a reason, though. Wanting to go after something to transform a situation, to see something come to light in a positive manner, but all the meanwhile being pushed to take a step back and figure out what you really want, what's really best for you, what's going to be healthiest for you. And I feel like somebody else or a situation in your life. Something isn't transforming for a reason, and you'll understand that better as the week trickles on, right? It's you manifesting a lack of success or manifesting the lack of transformation in one way, shape, or form. You're going to find that at certain points in the week you are feeling motivated to hop on your chariot, and other parts in the week you're feeling as if I just need to rest, I need a nap. You know, be honest, be true to those different sides of you. You know, when they pop up, it could go from day to day or just moment to moment throughout a day. Ace of Cups. You're excited but nervous about a fresh start on the horizon, desiring something new in one way, shape, or form, but being reminded that your cup is overflowing. So let's do what we can to turn this in the upward position, given you deserve to be happy. And it's truly important. I'm hearing imperative that you are happy, right? And it's like you need to recognize, focus on the fact that you have a lot of abundance in your life at this time, all right? But with the Five of Wands and the Nine of Coins, or the Ten of Coins in reverse, it feels as if it feels like a never-ending battle to achieve your happily ever after, your financial stability, feeling a lack of inspiration again when it comes to work or a situation that's a bit chaotic. You might find a level of abruptness, feistiness within a connection or multiple connections, but you need to ask yourself, am I part of the reason why that's happening? Needing to sort of recognize somebody who's doing a better job than you this week of being more peaceful. And I hope you don't take that offensively, because at the end of the day, it has a lot to do with you just having a lot on your plate. You know, you're only human, and you need to understand that. You want other people to understand that. And there's a focus on, once again, needing to feel truly confident as you make your way through the week and moving forward on a new beginning. It is meant to be successful. It's meant to happen. It's meant to improve your life for the better. So stop stressing, because your well-being is at risk, all right? And find a way to relight that fire within, that inspiration, in a peaceful manner, okay? So I hope this was helpful, Capricorn. That's what I got for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all right? So we're moving on to my lovely Tauruses. Let me just put these away. Hi Taurus, how we doing? We're going to pull from the Spellcasting Oracle deck for the overall focus for the week. Transformation and blessings. I feel like you were truly blessed this week, or you'll be given a level of blessings to remind you of the transformation you're going through, or to remind you of the purpose of it. Does that make sense? It's like you've been going through this transformation that feels like it's never ending. You know, it has a lot of ups and downs, and it's like at times it's hard for you to be one with or see those down moments as purposeful. Not to say that this week has any of which, but you've been doing a lot of reflecting. You will be this week. Trying to make sense out of why something didn't work out, because it keeps popping up in your memories, in your mind. Okay. Felt the need to pull one more. Alrighty, you and Capricorn both need to lighten your load. It's like you just wanting your justice, all the meanwhile trying to balance the scales out and figure out why things have to be so difficult at times. Why are you so messed with spiritually? All the meanwhile, it does help you out in a lot of ways. That's for some of you. You need to forgive yourself for not feeling the most confident this week. You need to forgive yourself for not succeeding at something that should have been successful in the past, forgiving yourself for wanting to leave a work situation or a living situation or a relationship that isn't thriving or isn't aligned with you moving forward, but you know it's not going to happen this week. But yeah, it's like there's a focus on your happiness and how at times you are very happy when it comes to the amount you have to produce and succeed with, the amount that's on your back, your shoulders, and your plate. But you could be 10 times happier, feel a lot lighter if you just lighten your load. You know, you don't have to put the weight of the world on your shoulders, on your back. Do you understand that? I feel like you do, but you need somebody to tell you that every once in a while. Is a focus on your well-being as well. Take care of oneself. Alrighty, just breathe, Taurus, alright? I'm just hearing you deserve better. Alright, so I don't know why that just got a bit emotional, but we're going to pull the main part of the reading for you from the Tarot of Dreams. You have so much going on that you're emotional or your past keeps being brought back up. Okay. We're going to pull 3 for you. In spirit of keeping things simplistic within one's mind, one's soul, one's heart. Alright, don't overcomplicate something that's coming to light. Excuse me. Wow. The 2 of Coins weighing out a lot, trying to figure things out for you, trying to figure out what's going to make you happiest, most fulfilled moving forward. Although meanwhile, it's like you can't forget about your financial health. You can't forget about the fact that you need to pay bills. You can't forget about the fact that you do deserve love, connections that are healthy moving forward. But you do need to figure out why a situation isn't going to work for you moving forward. And how are you going to achieve the necessities while taking care of oneself, feeling fulfilled once again. The 6 of Cups in reverse is aligned with the Forgiveness card. Something you once didn't remember, you don't want to remember, but you kind of try to view in a very glorified light. You need to forgive yourself for it. You at times feel as if it's a situation where you were glowing, but you struggled, all right? And it just kind of fell flat. It could have been a financial investment, a move, a job. It could be multiple areas of your life. But it's like, it's something you're trying to not remember because you don't want to regret not making the best out of it, or you don't want to feel a certain kind of way, but it keeps being brought back up in your dreams, in your mind, and that there's a reason for that. It's you trying to mull it over at times, trying to make the best out of these truths that are coming to light or these images that are coming to mind. But let's move on. Keywording. With the 9 of Swords in reverse and the Confidence card, it's like you are very emotional this week to a certain extent, but there's going to be parts of the week where you're not. You'll feel very dry emotionally. There's a work situation or something of the sort, might be a connection where you're very dry emotionally, you're not emotionally invested, but you also aren't feeling your most confident. It's going to be confusing because you're going to lack this confidence in a situation, but you also aren't emotionally invested, and someone else is just like, come on, and you being like, I don't know what to tell you. But there are also going to be parts of the week where you lack that emotion because you're so burnt out, or you're so you just are feeling like you need a lot of healing. You don't have a lot left to give, but it's all the meanwhile you're not as confident as you could be. There are parts of the week where you're very confident about something else or about oneself, but for the most part that confidence isn't present. So I need to implement more self-care, take care of oneself to feel more confident. But with the 2 of Cups is a huge focus on love at the end of the week, on a connection that reminds you to lighten your load. You'll have to let me know in the comments how that pertains to you, how that works out, but it's you being reminded through somebody else you deserve to be taken care of, or you deserve to be, to live a less stressful life. Let somebody else take on your burdens for a hot second, and I'm not saying to give them all of the stresses of your life, but do you know what I mean? It feels like somebody, if not more than one person, wants to take care of you in that sense at the end of the week, and that's beautiful. And I do feel like that'll make you feel more confident than you were feeling at other points in the week. Forgive yourself for wanting somebody to take care of you. For some of you, wanting to take care of somebody else, but again, that's another sort of heftiness on your shoulders. Wow, excuse me. You're going to lose your voice at a specific point this week that's purposeful. There's a level of happiness that's going to come from a connection, from being noticed. Some of you Tauruses will be noticed when you're working as a distraction, to take you away from all the annoyances, and to remind you that happiness for you a lot of the times will stem from connections, connecting with other people, physical touch as well. Interesting that didn't, you're not going to remember that during work, or you might remember that. I don't see that taking place physically in work, but you get the point. You deserve to be happy, you deserve to connect with others, you deserve to have a successful love life and work life, home life as well. Feeling like you do need to improve a lot this week, but people just looking at you in a very emotional light. I almost want to say they sort of feel bad for you because you've been through so much, or it feels so consistent. But again, allow this connection to thrive. I feel like they are meant to be in your life, even if it's temporary. For some of you, it's more permanent, but someone's going to want to take you out or take care of you in one way, shape, or form. Let it happen. It's part of your justice coming into play. In a peaceful way, allow for this something new to transpire. All right. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like and comment if you're still watching in general. Earth signs, I hope you have the most amazing week. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Earth signs.